Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 8th day of December 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to APMEX so we can check out those live spot prices. But before that, two things. Since it's Thursday, we're having the Thursday night auction. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. Hope to see you there. Then this morning at 9:30 a.m., we're going to be doing the Good Morning to You with Tiny Numismatics. 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. on the West Coast. Hope to see you there. Now, it looks like gold is down $3.20 to $17.93 even Steven. Silver's down 2 cents to 23 even Steven. Platinum up $5 to $10.27.50. And palladium up $8.20 to $18.93.50. Look at that, $18.93 and $17.93. Will we see a parity? Will we see a 1-to-1 ratio with palladium and gold? That'd be really interesting to see. Now let's head over here to look at the gold and silver bullion sales over at the United States Mint. And like I said, we're on the 8th day of December, and we have no sales reported whatsoever for December at all. Will we see them? Possibly. But I wanted to mention this. We're at 976,000 ounces of gold that the Mint has sold for the year of 2022. And is that something to speak of? Well, in the last 2 years, 2021 and 2022, the Mint ramped up their gold sales. But before that, they were around 300, 200,000. And then I think 2016 and 2015, they were back up to the big numbers again. So I thought that was really interesting behavior that I wanted to report, that the United States Mint's gold sales for the last 3 years are pretty robust, comparatively speaking, to the last 3 years before that prior. Now, if you're in Las Vegas, there's a PCGS members-only coin show exclusively for PCGS dealers and collectors club members. And like it says here, December 6th through the 10th at Bellagio, Las Vegas, Nevada. Boar's Floor, Da Vinci 3, auction room, Michelangelo. Okay, so 2 rooms there. Floor and a room. So Tuesday was the extended hours dealer setup. That's already passed. The 7th was yesterday. That was table holder setup only. So today from 9 to 6 p.m., show open for table holders, and then show open to PCGS authorized dealers, collector club members, and legend rare coin auction registrants. So there you go. Starting today, that's the big moment. So then it goes to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and that's pickup only. So it ends Friday. So that's kind of cool. So if you are there, check that out if you're a PCGS member. Now, there's another thing I wanted to mention here about coin grading and holders especially. This is on Numismatic News. It says today's holders allow for edge viewing. And if you are a fan of the infused edge, well, there are very few holders that actually do. Let's just read this because they're becoming so important. And how do you even see them? So it says here, this is by Richard Gidroyich, December 3rd, 2022. Today's holders allow for edge viewing. Now it says here, is there a slab through which I can view the edge of my coin? Like I said, with more coins having an infused edge, I think it's more important now than ever to have a viewable edge on that coin. None of the third-party certification services are particularly edge-friendly. That's funny to say, hear that. However, modern slabs that hold a coin in place with prongs allow a superior view of the edge than do many older encapsulations housing the coin with what I will call a seam. When viewing a coin in one of these older holders, I like saying that, older holders, you are viewing the plastic rather than the edge of the coin. Yep, that's absolutely true. So will there be an invention made for infused edge coins? I don't know. But check this out. I thought this was a really interesting question, and the answer is even kind of a head-scratcher myself. It says here, how can I remove a coin from a slab? And have any of you actually done this, removed a coin from a slab? And what is that all about? What is it like? Did you damage the coin? Did it pop out? Was it? What did you use to pop it out? Did you melt it out of there? Did you cut it out of there? What's with that? It says here, there's no single method that works on all third-party certification service encapsulations. The encapsulations have been improved over the years to discourage tampering. Some people place a coin in a device, others use electric saw, hopefully gingerly, while others put the encapsulation in a position through which they can try to snap it. Anytime you attempt to remove a coin from its plastic tomb, you risk damaging the coin yourself. And I would like to have seen what the coin grading services, the third-party services, do to take their coins out of there. I think that would have been a really nice answer to see right there. All right, so what do they do? And if you do work for NGC or PCGS or any of the third-party grading encapsulation services, what do y'all use? Now, it says here, what coins are preferred raw versus being encapsulated? Who knew that was even a thing, folks? It says here, any U.S. or colonial coin that has a reasonably higher value from one grade to the next is a good candidate to be authenticated and graded by a third-party grading service. Modern foreign coins where a significant price difference between grades is likewise a good candidate. All right. A majority of ancient coin collectors prefer their coins raw. There you go. It should not be overlooked that these services authenticate a coin prior to grading it. The authentication alone may be of importance to your coin, regardless of the grade assigned, or even if it's been cleaned for that matter, right? Now, it says here some collectors and dealers play the crackout game. What? What is the crackout game? Thought that was something else. Resubmitting a previously slabbed coin to a service, hoping for a higher grade. So there you go. So you're resubmitting a previously slabbed coin to a service. I imagine it would be another service, or maybe the same service, for a higher grade. Now, could a service somehow identify the coin as being resubmitted if the submitter doesn't tell them so? I would say that these third-party grading services, they could take a picture of your coin and have the computer look at it like fingerprints IDing, a suspect through the database. I mean, why wouldn't they take photographs of it? I mean, all they have to do is organize it by date, the year, the mint mark, and where the prominent scratches or marks are on it. I would imagine it'd be easy database to follow along. It says your population reports are skewed because of resubmissions. Could you imagine, folks? Oh my gosh, how many coins have been recounted twice or 3 times, or maybe once on each third-party grading services site? So, wow, yeah, I couldn't even, haven't even wrapped my head around that one. That is interesting. I've never heard of that before, but I guess it does make sense, doesn't it? Now, it is plausible. This is a continuing problem. Ouch. About the only way a service could identify a coin as being resubmitted would be to apply some sort of secret marker, only visible under special lighting. Wow, that's really cloak and dagger. Where's James Bond? To my knowledge, none of the active services do any such thing. Thank goodness. Don't want my coin marked up. Now, are there any advantages to having a coin slabbed in addition to its authentication and grading? Well, it says here, I believe there is. That's just me, though. An encapsulated coin is protected from being mishandled when being examined. Certified coins are also easier to document and trace since a number is assigned to each encapsulation. Even past sales records of an individual coin may be able to be traced, which can be handy for some provenance purposes. There you go. Isn't that interesting? Now let's head over here to bam. This is Coin Week, and there's a really cool article by Coin Week IQ, and the title of the article is United States 2000 Cheerios Lincoln Cent. Folks, had a couple of these myself, sold them when you could pick these up for $8 or $9, $10, $11. That was before, I think it was like in 2019. These were really reasonably priced. But now, folks, wow, wowzers, they are incredibly priced. And there it is. So what the Cheerios dollar is, basically, it's, let me just read it to you. It's part of a major innovative PR campaign, right? Public relations campaign. The United States Mint partnered. And could the United States Mint do this again? Absolutely, please do. Partnered with the American food company General Mills to promote the new Sacagawea dollar. So why can't we have like some American women quarters in a box of cereal? Wouldn't that be cool? Now, in addition to or even the 250th anniversary, the semi-quincentennial. Let me get back to reading here. It says here, in addition to the millions of dollars spent on TV ads and other activities, the Mint delivered 10 million Lincoln cents. Okay, you hear that? 10 million Lincoln cents and 5,500 of the new Sacagawea coins to General Mills. Now, folks, if you don't know anything about the Sacagawea 5,500, well, if you do find one of these at a garage sale, because, I have a feeling that a lot of the people that have got this coin, they really don't know what they have. They got it and they're like, oh yeah, that's cool. And they just threw it in their house somewhere. So I believe a couple thousand of these are probably in somebody's house and they don't know what they have. But I'll tell you what, if you do find one of those, with that detailed tail feathers, you just hit the lottery. So let's get back to reading. Now it says here the Sacagawea coins, which were then inserted into boxes of Cheerios cereal. While every box sold during the campaign contained a Lincoln cent, every 2,000th box had one of the new Sacagawea dollars. So you got a penny, and then you may have gotten a Sacagawea dollars, right? So, and every 4,400th box had a certificate redeemable for $100 to be paid out in Sacagawea dollars. Isn't that nice? Do that again. That's a great campaign. What? Yeah. Come on. Let's do something fantastic again. Each of the newly labeled Cheerios cents was encapsulated with a plastic blister pack mounted on a black cardboard card. A black cardboard card. Okay, that sounds great. The card was decorated with images of the date, Sacagawea dollars, and Lincoln cents. Interestingly, while all the cents issued for this campaign were struck by the Philadelphia Mint, these images were all of S cents struck at the San Francisco Mint. Isn't that interesting? It says here, while NGC uses the designation Cheerios promotion for the coin, PCGS labels them as a minor variety. They are ordinary 2000 dated Philadelphia cents. And I think PCGS does say Cheerios on there as well. In fact, the only way to differentiate them is the promotional packaging. Therefore, while the third-party grading companies have to do special designation Cheerios, cents, and dollars, the coins must be submitted and sealed inside the original packaging. Absolutely. If it's not, it doesn't qualify. It's just a regular penny. Now it says here, additionally, according to Richard Droyich, remember we talked about him in the last article, around 1 million or 10%, folks. This is the big deal here. And I think these are the ones going to be worth having. Okay. This is, I think this would be my focus. And it's going to be my focus very soon, because check this out. Around 1 million or 10% of the Cheerios cents can be identified as wide AM reverse varieties. What? Yeah, I didn't even know that until just recently. Now, with the letters AM in America placed farther apart than the standard type, this means these coins were struck using a proof reverse die. However, in order to identify this variety, the coin would need to be removed from the original packaging, because guess what? The back is not visible because of that that black packaging, that card right there. So yeah, you actually have to bust it out, but I wouldn't. The grading companies have to bust it out, and then it's just tough. It's just tough. It says here, however, in order to identify this variety, the coin would need to be removed from the original packaging, meaning that it would not receive the Cheerios promotion designation. So I would have it graded, and then if you could have it resubmitted with that wide AM reverse, or if you go to eBay, all right. And here we are, we're on eBay, so I got 2,000 Cheerios penny, and some of these folks have close AM. I haven't seen a wide AM on here. Here we go, close AM, all right, $33. And like I said, folks, you could pick these up here, one of them for about a maximum like $11 with shipping just a short couple of years ago. And to see these around $30 right now is remarkable. And if I were to pick these up, I would pick them up in the multiples, in like a lot, like in 2 or 3s, or I would guarantee a decent grade by picking up in like an MS66 here, MS67. That would be remarkable. There you go, an MS66 red, 69. So yeah, look at that one, $249, PCGS MS67. That is incredible. And I think that your average grade that would come out of these Cheerios penny holders would probably be about a 65. Now, like I said, I would buy multiples of them and only submit the best one, because you could potentially get an MS64, and that would not be where it's at. Not even close. But there you go. What do? Do you submit one, or do you buy one at the highest grade you can afford? Cool stuff, huh? That's the Lincoln Cheerios cent. And if you can, and do the check out that Sacagawea dollar. And if you are able to find one of those at a garage sale or something, yeah, you just hit the jackpot, because that thing's worth about 10 grand graded at least. Now let's head over here to the plus ones today. Now, an apple a day can really keep the doctor away, but only if you aim it well. That's right, aim it well. Now, this is Psalms 32:11. Says, so rejoice in the Lord and be glad, all you who obey him. Yeah, shout for joy, all you whose hearts are pure, because you're going to get that sweet reward. That's right. Now, here, let's go to 39's Fine, 99.9 KON Coin News Radio. The Stroke by Billy Squier. No lyrics on screen this time. So there it is, folks. Good stuff today. Got a lot going on. Got the PCGS show. Got the grading happening. What's interesting about the grading is the NGCX. It's going to be really interesting to see where that goes. And I think I might look into that a little bit more tomorrow. Whew, good show. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, say please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Out.